Flirting isn't about lines, charm, or a perfect smile. It's about energy. The kind that hangs in the air after you speak. The kind that makes her wonder why you still linger in her thoughts. Most men never understand that. They talk too much, reveal too much, explain too much. They confuse connection with confession, thinking vulnerability alone will make her see their worth. But attraction doesn't bloom in certainty, it thrives in mystery. Because when she knows she has you, she stops feeling you. Desire dies in comfort. It's born in contrast, in tension, in the silent pull between confidence and curiosity. Ever notice how women seem to circle you when you're calm, unbothered, detached? That isn't luck, it's polarity. Masculine and feminine energy work like opposing magnets. One pulls, one resists. But the moment you chase, the polarity flips, and the spark dies. When you're grounded in stillness, she feels something different. Her mind can't explain it, but her body responds. Her tone softens. Her energy shifts. Because she feels your composure against her emotion, and that contrast awakens her. Here's the truth. Women don't want to be your audience. They want to be your participant. They want to earn your attention, not be handed it. They want to feel chosen, not because you need them, but because you could have anyone and still pick them. That's why detachment is magnetic. The less you try to impress, the more she tries to impress you. The less you seek her validation, the more she craves yours. It's not arrogance, it's self-approval. And that's what radiates power. A man who's at peace with himself doesn't need to perform. He doesn't chase attention. He attracts it through presence. When your words come from calm authority, every pause becomes tension, every look becomes a story. You're no longer performing, you're leading. That's what flirting really is, emotional leadership disguised as play. So stop thinking about what to say, and start focusing on how you feel when you say it. Because women don't fall for words, they fall for how those words feel coming from you. It's not communication. It's vibration. And if you want to create that energy, start with the questions that bypass logic and touch emotion. 1. What kind of trouble do you usually get into? It's playful, teasing, and disarming. It gives her permission to reveal her mischievous side, the one she hides from men who take themselves too seriously. You're not asking for information, you're giving her space to express. That's how curiosity turns into chemistry. 2. Has anyone ever truly understood you? This one breaks the pattern. The air slows. The laughter fades. Suddenly, she's not reacting, she's reflecting. You've reached the part of her most men never see. Because women don't fall for men who entertain them, they fall for the ones who understand them. When she feels seen, she attaches. 3. What do you find most attractive in a man, but rarely see? Now, you shift the frame. You're not trying to fit her standards, you're letting her define them. She starts describing the kind of man she wants, and unconsciously, she starts comparing that image to you. That's emotional anchoring. She begins to connect her desire to your presence without realizing it. 4. What's one thing most people get wrong about you? Every woman wears armor. Confidence, humor, sarcasm, they're all shields. This question tells her you see beyond them. It invites her to show the part she rarely reveals. And when she feels emotionally safe, attraction becomes instinct. You're no longer just a man, you're a sanctuary. 5. What's your definition of a great night? Flirting is imagination. You're not asking for plans, you're inviting her into a story. Let her describe the scene, the vibe, the energy. Don't rush to add yourself into it, let her do that subconsciously. Because when she paints the picture, she starts picturing you inside it. These questions don't work because they're clever, they work because of the state behind them. Calm. Grounded. Unhurried. You're not seeking attention, you're creating gravity. That's what separates the average man from the magnetic one. Flirting at its highest level isn't performance, it's meditation. It's the art of staying composed while inviting someone into your calm. The average man speaks to fill silence. The rare man lets silence create tension. The average man tries to impress. The rare man evokes emotion. Women don't remember what you said, they remember how they felt in your presence. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you'll find strength. That's the foundation of masculine attraction. You don't control her, you control your state. You stay steady when others bend. You stay calm when others chase. Because the man who masters his own energy never needs to beg for attention. He commands it, quietly. So stop chasing validation. Stop trying to be remembered. Instead, become undeniable. Speak less. Mean more. Let your stillness do the talking. Because the man who doesn't need to flirt is already flirting with life itself. Calm is magnetic.